Well, and part of the fun is, actually just running wheelbarrows back around at, something like 12,000 feet will be interesting. Because we're going to be laborers, right?
Yeah,
they build very differently in
Yeah.
Nepal because it's all stone. Wood is very precious. And again, where we're going to be, we're flying into some little airport. I don't even know which one. Yeah. And then it's a 3-day walk from there.
Yeah.
So no roads, no reciprocating motors of any kind.
Right.
If you're not carrying it on it's like horse, yak, or back. That's it.
Right.
There's anything else.
Exactly. So it's going to be. I have to tell you, Richard. I think you probably already know this from other conversations, that this kind of freaked me out when I first decided I really wanted to go on this trip, because I felt like I wasn't in shape to do it, even though it's not going to 18,000 feet.
No.
It's not that kind of strenuous. I still want to be able to push a wheelbarrow, and I still want to be, really active. So, man, I've been going to the gym, and I'm working out, man, and I'm just.
When you live at altitude anyway, because you're in Colorado.
Does 5,000 feet count as altitude?
Well, it's better than, I live at sea level.
Yeah, and I can go hike at 10,000 feet. That's
Sure.
not a problem. I can hike to 14,000 feet if I want to. I don't think I am training for this because I have a friend I want to try to get moving a little bit more, and I think that us staying a little lower is probably a better choice right now. But my dog is totally into this. She's thinking hikes. She's loving it.
Works for her.
She's totally loving the idea.
That's very funny.
Yeah.
Well, and for me, exercise is always a challenge. So I'm very much goal driven. So Kilimanjaro, Everest, that's always been the thing that's gotten me off my ass and really working hard to do these climbs.
Right, although I have to admit I have not yet been in the gym here, and I bet they have a nice one, but I haven't been there yet, so we'll see, maybe tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. And yeah, it'd be an amazing experience. It's going to be about 3 weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's a while. So I think it's 2 or 3. I'm not sure exactly,
somewhere
but
in there.
someplace in that range.
And we fly in through Kathmandu, and Kathmandu is an experience all by itself.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's a place.
I can't imagine, actually. That's the cool thing about this, is that it's like this. I see like fluffiness, and I don't know what's behind it, and I'm really excited. I've seen pictures of Kathmandu, but actually, to actually feel it and smell it and understand it, I can't wait. It's really
genuinely a foreign country.
Yes.
Really, really foreign country.
Yes.
And I can appreciate your whole, well, why would I want to go to 18,000 feet? I went to Everest just to look up it and go, yeah, I'm not going up there. This is good enough for me. The bottom, close enough.
Yeah.
Well, the best views we had of Everest on the way up were in Namche. We're still 4 or 5 days away.
Okay.
When we were actually there, the weather's so severe, it's so cold, and you're walking on moraine piles. You're walking on ice. And gravel, and every half an hour there's an avalanche somewhere. You can't see it, you just feel it. It's not. Mother Nature has a knack for telling you you're not supposed to be here.
Didn't you tell me that the trail ends where the yaks will go no more?
Yeah, well, you get to the bottom of the ice fall in the South Col, right? And that's as far. So base camp is wherever the ice col ends, and it moves all the time.
Sure, absolutely.
So that's as far as the yaks will go, because only humans are stupid enough to go over the ice fall.
Right.
Only people will do that. The yaks are like, yeah, I'm going down.
I don't know if people know what an ice fall is. It's the end of a glacier.
Yeah.
So this is where a glacier is basically self-destructing.
Yep.
At the end of it, it rips itself to shreds and kind of melts and goes away at the same time. But it's a very physically violent thing, the way it rips itself apart.
They're building-sized chunks of ice.
Yeah.
And they move.
Yeah.
And people, when you're climbing on that,
And they move, sometimes
you disappear.
you can, not for me. That's totally not for me. I'm not sure the whole... I've been to 14. I haven't been to 14. Yes, I have. I have been to 14,000 feet in a car. You can drive to the top of 2 mountains in Colorado that are 14,000 feet tall, and I've been to the top of one of those. And we actually went up there. If you can imagine this, you're driving this like half-hour road, okay, totally in the fog. We never even knew where we were. Yeah. You still get up there, and you're like, air would be good now. So yeah, I don't need to do that. It's not on my life list. But going to Nepal is. I am so stoked about this trip.
Well, it's going to
really
be interesting.
Excited.
And I guess when we get back to DevConnections in the fall, we'll have just gotten back.
Yeah, I think it's great because DevConnections in the fall will be about a month after we get back, and we will have so many pictures on this. We'll have to maybe do something.
We'll do something.
At DevConnections, a .NET Rocks or a special show or something. Well, we can share with people maybe we'll find it like in the evening or something. We'll find a room and do a slideshow or something, so we can share some of what we do over there and what's going on. I think if people want to be there, I can't wait to be able to come back and talk about it.
Well, we'll find out. It's a hobby of mine I don't normally share with, but people seem very fascinated by this trip, so we'll talk about it.
Well, I think that's great, and maybe we can pull in some more sponsors between now and then, and see what we can do to help this village get a few things going there.
Sure. Hey, if you want to help us in Nepal, send us an email. You can fire it to me at .NET Rocks@franklins.net. Kath, thanks so much.
Okay, great seeing you.
You bet.